Hey guys, AniCrunch here today and we're back with Farscape Season 1 Episode 40. Farscape Season 1 Episode 14. So we got a very Zan-focused episode last week. Got to learn a lot more about our people. Got a bit more about how the mind abilities sort of actually work. How heavily religious it is. Learned about the madness. Oh god, we gained a lot of knowledge last episode, didn't we? Jesus. Looks like Zan managed to claim back her power because she didn't give it fully away. And overall, it was a very solid episode. I think it was one where we just learned a lot about Zan. I really enjoyed the Zan-focused episodes because she's unique compared to the other cast, like her background and everything. Everyone's unique. Where you like Dargo's your brute strength, his people about war and destruction. You have Rigel, where it's just a rich harem goddess. Rich harem emperor lord type. Yeah, so other than that, I just sort of want to jump into and then observations which are pretty straightforward. They're basically the humans of the world, where they're a bit more of the empire of the galaxy. So yeah, definitely sounds a more unique race. But other than that, I'm looking forward to some beautiful. Other than that, I'm looking forward to just another enjoyable episode. Like I say, Farscape's been standing out. I'm really looking forward to another enjoyable episode, guys. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon for the uncut and early access. And let's jump into this.
Vaguely amusing the first 6 billion times.
Something clearly is troubling you, John.
He's homesick, man.
So what? So you're gonna help?
I think seeing his wife and stuff might.
Damn smart. There's no time for any stupid human anything. And I'm sick of it, Aaron. I'm sick of Napoleon the 14th. I'm sick of Blue. I'm sick of Tentacle Boy. And guess what?
I love the look she's coming in. To be fair, everyone else has shifted their responsibility at some point. He's not really trying to be pretty on it.
Experiencing an extreme increase.
Oh God, I am a dead man.
When you saw your mood just start as a plot point.
My name is John Crichton.
I'm assuming, mate, I don't know if there might have been some time between, but I'm guessing maybe I've seen his missus in all his hallucinations. This man just turned into Castaway. At least he found a planet. I would like to see Castaway John Crichton for a bit.
Boiled or barbecued?
What is this episode? I love how it just starts off on an island, just chilling. Oh, man, I'm so excited for Battlestar Galactica after this. Sorry, I'm really hyped for that. I probably should have watched that first.
By the ancient charts of the Timbala. It is a gift for you.
Oh, the Shala.
First data says that this planet is on an exact reverse trajectory.
Along with every other system we've been through in the last quarter of a cycle.
Fucking hell. It's been a
Dargo,
couple
we
months
have
then.
to admit to ourselves, whatever happened to John is his own doing. He shouldn't have left Moya in the time of crisis.
Wow, it's actually Dargo looking for him.
All of us. You've become so cold.
Cold, perhaps.
Dargo of all people, Jesus.
We all grow weary of this search, and it places us in greater danger of being discovered by the Peacekeeper. You know, Dargo, there will come a time where we may have to acknowledge that Crichton has met his destiny, and we are just not part of it.
Then I will wait for you to tell me when to abandon the search. When we abandon Crichton.
Me? I'm well impressed. I thought like maybe the closest would have been Zan or I don't know, the Dargo's, but Zan. No, I don't understand Zan being acting the way she is. Dargo, I didn't know he cared so much. I know he liked him.
Lashella.
It is obvious Leshala feels Kool-Aid for the stranger. And now he sits in your rightful place.
I am not blind, Mother.
Oh,
She's getting that stir in that pot.
I am first among the hunters.
Confirmed that he found Crichton's module, then he was gone. Which is why we must act quickly. Not without more data. We're already down to
Data.
pod. Let's not make
Data.
We'll need medical attention or even
Oh, isn't that American in Australia? Is it? How to get you to data? Data.
You were a lot more agreeable
Data.
as a peacekeeping
Data.
priest.
As I assume were you as a Peacekeeper pilot.
I didn't give up my
Data.
call. You did.
My personal decision to
I know you do not mean to be an enemy, but you interfere with our ways.
I'm not trying to interfere. I'm just trying to live my life alone.
Then why do you poison Lashalla's heart?
Rogan,
Poison.
you and Lashala, you've got nothing to worry about from me.
but I have to be sure I have nothing to worry about from Lashala.
Right, don't lose for a change. Finally! Dargo! He's not been captured straight away! Yes! Progress! He's actually kicking ass!
Blasted out of there like a barking out of his mana. I get a little stressed out, and the second I'm off the ship, boom! You guys starburst the hell out of there.
Boy, a starburst on her own.
You forced her to decompensate when you failed to release the pressure on her Nexus systems. Do you really think we abandoned you?
He's been sitting there thinking he's been abandoned.
For you?
This whole time. The last 3 months. You came back.
Thank you. Show some appreciation.
Look for me.
Yep.
A lapse of sound judgment. I'll regret for the rest.
And convince him that your friend Dargo is not a threat. Come, I'll take you.
Dargo!
Mate, I love Dargo's outfit. God, so I keep saying it. It's so badass. Ooh, ambush.
This way.
Ambush. And I take back what I said earlier.
Stop! What are you doing? Let me go! Rohan! Tell them to let me go! Let me go! Rohan! Stop it!
She set us up.
No, she didn't. So shut up.
Oh, dog. He always gets captured every time. Doggo in distress.
I told you! They don't mean us any harm!
Cycles.
Ray, you're wrong.
Grandir, I remind you, the law is very explicit.
The law is my domain.
My domain. Yeah. Whoops.
Seize that! Here!
What do you have in there?
Oh my god, is he going to be like in the written... He's going to be written in like the carvings and
Glad
shit.
you could join us, Your Eminence.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's like Jar Jar Binks or... Was it Jar Jar Binks? No, what was it? Oh, C-3PO, that was it. For fuck's sake. He's the chosen one.
Crichton, what the frell is going on? They think you're God. No, not a god, but a
Sovereign. Oh, you're gonna love this bastard. They get themselves in some situations.
Then he...
Rigel, what?
Whatever's causing the power drain across the planet, it's intentional. There's some sort of device sent by my empire that purposely keeps these people on this planet.
Jesus.
So that they can't travel, can't learn of other cultures, can't be anything other than the blind followers of the family of Rigel.
Jesus.
About you being some kind of Masada.
A lot of this is new. The Priestons have made it up, elevated my ancestors and me to gods. To elevate themselves. But I must tell them.
Interesting little... I like that. It's like an interesting way of doing it.
They must listen.
Rigel, look at them out there. They aren't preparing for the return of a worldly king. They're preparing for the return of their savior.
Then we are frail.
I like how they actually link it to space. It's one thing I didn't really like about Firefly is that not too much about the cultures weren't really linked to the actual space. It was sort of just like cowboys in space sort of vibe. Obviously that was the aim it was going for. He's leave this village, they managed to link this to Rigel and then have the device and the reason they've kept it, and then it gives more reason why this culture's existed and how it's like escalated with religion and the priests making stuff up. I think that was good. I like that. Didn't have to do it, but I'm glad they did. They could have just done it where it's like, oh yeah, they got a random piece of rock and then it looks like Rigel and how convenient, whereas actually make a good explanation for it.
Listen to me! I God!
False god! He's not the Masata! False god!
Fucking hell. False god.
False god! False god! False god!
But I never was a god! Seize him! Let me go! Titan, help me!
For God's sake! Dargo, they're gonna fry Rigel. We'll be no help to anyone if they fry us too.
Oh, Jesus. That was lucky. Good thing they were there. They wouldn't have fighting otherwise.
No. The highest sacrilege is purposely keeping your own people ignorant and subjugated for your own glorification.
Lies! You have no proof of anything!
Yes, I have! In the Timbala.
But only the Priestons have read it.
If it is true, that would mean the Priestons have lied to us for generations.
That cannot be.
Kill him, Rokon.
I am law.
Just kill him.
Don't, Rokon.
Kill him,
Don't.
Rokon! Kill him, Rokon!
If what you are saying is true, then where is this device? Where is it?
I'm not entirely sure, Rokon. The people from my ship just sent the coordinates. Just give me a chance to find it.
By the hand of the Masada shall he ride.
I have the impression your hand's right there.
That weren't just some ordinary rock. I guess the prophecy was right. Happily in his chair now. I guess the text had some correct bits in it before it was changed.
No, cease, I command it. I have not risen. I am not a deity. I am but a worthy being like yourself.
Fucking hell, look at him. Oh, I take it back.
The slug who would be king.
Right then. Overall, I think it was a good episode for Crichton. Crichton's not really had an episode like this, so I don't actually mind. He's not had like this. He's had a homesick episode, but I think this one's the one where he's finally going to overcome being part of Moria, and I think it's motivated him to find a home. Like staying there is probably motivated him to find a home even more. So yeah, he had his little Marty moment. So hopefully, he grows from here. I was actually really surprised by Dargo this episode. I knew he cared for Crichton, but I didn't think he cared for him that much. So he'd be the one who's pushing the search out of everyone. Zan being as heartless as ever. She's Zan after all, though, which makes sense with how her character arc's been built up. Like, I love how they just turned her character on its nose. Like, she was like the mummy character of the ship where everyone loved her and she took care of everyone to like the most savage when she wants to be. And yeah, overall, a very, very solid episode. I look for probably going to do another one today at some point, or maybe tomorrow. Not for Patreon, I have to pre-record, so I'm looking forward to jumping into that. But overall, yeah, I think top episode, guys. Not top episode. Yeah, a bit of a filler episode, but important. And like I say, I like how they link all this to the actual law of the space instead of just having a planet where it's got like a random village on it with no reason. They actually went through the effort of linking it back to Rigel's people, and then it being stays because of that technology left to zapped all their energy to keep him there because he wanted to spread their influence, but make sure they just followed the Rigel. So like they actually got a reason for everything happening on that planet, which was very nice. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the action, if you do, leave a like, subscribe, and peace.